Good morning, YouTubeverse. It's Friday, July 1st, 2022, and 4th of July weekend, man. So I delivered a load up in Butler, Pennsylvania, and that was my home load. So I delivered that. I'm on my way now to drop my trailer at my parking spot, and then I just bobtailed to the house from there. But anyway, man, I just wanted to take some time here and just talk about a couple things. But before I get into that, I had to say that if anybody watched my last video, that video was horrible as far as audio went. So I apologize for that. I think a lot of it was because of where I had the microphone at. Because I started to do one yesterday, but the camera died in the middle of it. But I had crystal clear, crisp audio. So I'm trying it again today. Hopefully this one will work out. So I apologize for that, but if you did make it through that video, I said in there somewhere that I was going to maybe make a video coming back up from South Carolina back up to Pennsylvania. I ended up not doing that, though, because I don't know, man, my head just wasn't in it. You know, there was a lot of things kind of going on, and one of the biggest things was my dog was sick, and I was trying to get home, and I taking her back and forth to the vet, and but unfortunately, man, she didn't make it. So last Tuesday, I had to put her to sleep. So I was dealing with that last week, and that sucked, man. It absolutely sucked. But I have her collar here, just kind of like she's out here with me, man. I miss her. She was my first dog, and I'm not really a dog person, but she won me over. She was my pal, man. I miss her. So, I was dealing with that. So, I just did a short load last Friday, out and back. Took the weekend off. Look at this idiot passing me on a double line. Gotta love it. And, I just did it out and back. And took the weekend off, and I left this week. But, this week's been kind of goofy, which kind of leads me to the topic of the video here. I've been thinking about the differences between Schneider and the spot market, and I've been on the spot market for about 7 months now, and I don't know, man. I mean, I can't touch on every single thing. There are advantages and disadvantages of both, but some of the things that jump out at me, I mean, overall load volume, the advantage goes to the spot market. With Schneider, it's a closed board, and you're only seeing what they want you to see. With the spot market, I mean, you have so many more loads available to choose from, which for me works out better because it allows me to pick up and deliver closer to home, whereas with Schneider, like I told you guys before, I couldn't do that because I could only deliver what was there and pick up what was there. And where I lived, there wasn't much there, and it got to be really taxing to constantly have to deadhead home 100 miles. So, that advantage goes to the spot market. Now, as far as ease of booking loads, I got to give that to Schneider. It's basically, you look at the board, you find it, you click the button, and that's your load. With the spot market, if you're looking at the DAT board or even some of the other click and goes, you can still call and negotiate a rate, but now that is an advantage of the spot market that you don't have with Schneider, is that you can negotiate the rate. But the downside is that, you have to be more prepared when you call that broker. You got to know the number, your lowest number that you're willing to take that load for. So you got to do all that math ahead of time. With Schneider, it was fairly simple. You just looked at the load because whatever it was posted for is what you got, minus your fuel. It was usually your biggest one. In my case, I didn't worry about tolls because I didn't pay them. So, here I got to worry about tolls and then the fuel and then, the carrier percentage. I have to do all those calculations before I even call. So ease of booking loads has to go to Schneider. It's nice to have your own trailer. So if you see or hear or feel or smell something burning or whatever underneath that trailer, you get it fixed. Because you know it well because you have the same trailer all the time. With Schneider, it was constant drop and hook, and you were just constantly picking up someone else's problems. And it's not that Schneider wouldn't fix the stuff. I've said it a billion times. They'll fix it, but nobody reports it. And it seemed like I was the one fixing all the trailers. So that got pretty cumbersome there. Now, the nice thing, though, is with Schneider that you have the backing of a huge company. So if there's a problem, look at that tree branch sticking out. If there's a problem, then say you go to deliver a load and there's a problem with the delivery. You go in there on a Monday morning and they say, oh, no, this isn't supposed to be here till Thursday. We can't take it. Well, you call up Schneider and you're like, hey, they're refusing delivery, blah, blah, blah. You take that trailer to the nearest drop lot or terminal, you drop it, you get paid to do that, and then you roll on and you keep making money. Whereas if you're on the spot market, you can't do that because if that stuff's on your trailer, you got to get it off. Or, it's the same thing, like you roll into a place to pick up and they say, oh, no, we're 5 hours behind, that load's not ready yet. You call Schneider, hey, this ain't ready. It's supposed to be a drop and hook. Take it off, get your 150 and down the road you go. Spot market doesn't work like that. You got to figure it out as you go. You got to have a plan to work with the broker and figure out how you're going to deal with this, and you have to reschedule the delivery, and a lot of things can get messed up there. So, with that kind of stuff, the advantage goes to Schneider. Now, the opportunity to make more money, I believe the advantage goes to the spot market because you can negotiate. I'll be honest with you, though, right now, I feel like it's kind of a wash because with the rates coming down, I mean, the days of getting a 200-mile run for $1,500 are gone. So, and with the price of fuel, it's just, I kind of feel like it's a wash. So I don't really see a definite advantage there. But, I've been on this for 7 months. And overall, I mean, I think a lot of it, it is live load, live unload all the time. But a lot of the places I've been to, it's fairly quick, So by the time you go in there and you get into the door and you get loaded, you would be in there maybe for an hour. Well, by the time you go into a place to drop and hook, by the time you check in, go in there, drop your loaded trailer wherever they want it, drive around, find it empty, do your thing, get out of there, you're looking at probably 45 minutes or so anyway, so it's really not that big of a difference. Now, I will say, time advantage goes to the spot market because you're saving so much time on your 70. I mean, I've done loads at the end of the week, and I'll have like 45, 50 hours left, whereas at Schneider, you might only have 30 or 35 left. Not that I'm not logging everything I'm doing on the spot market, but you're saving so much time by not have to constantly use time, even whether it's yard move or not, driving around, facilities and dropping trailers and, pre-trip, post-trip on each trailer that you pick up. You're saving time. You don't realize how that adds up, but it does. It really does. So, I give the time advantage to the spot market. So, overall, like I said, man, I don't regret the move. I'm struggling a little bit right now. I think everybody is. It's just the fuel that's killing it. It just makes it hard. And if you do have a problem with your truck, getting parts and being downtime is another issue, but that's across the board. Just trucking in general right now is not good, But those are just some things I was thinking about. And the other thing, I mentioned this a while back, that I thought about doing was a comparison video of the first 2 months of last year at Schneider versus the first 2 months of this year on the spot market, because it would be an equal comparison, because that was before fuel started going through the roof. Now, I've already looked at the numbers on that. I was pretty surprised with what I saw. So, I think, if I get some time, maybe over the holiday weekend here, maybe I'll try to put that together. I was going to try to do it like a screen share thing, but I can't because the reports that I use, they've got my home address and my phone number on there. And no offense to anybody out there, but nobody really needs to see that stuff. So you have my phone number if I deem you worthy. And there's not too many people that I give it out to. And nobody definitely needs to know where I live, that's for sure. So, but anyway, so I'm thinking about doing that. I'll try to do it maybe over the weekend here, like I said, but we got a lot of stuff going on. Today we're taking the kids to a fair. Tomorrow we're going to go up to this place up north. They got this huge spillway up there. They got all these carp, and you can throw them slices of bread, and it's just cool to watch them try to eat that. There's other stuff to do up there as well. There's a deer park up there, some other things. So we're going to go do that tomorrow. I don't think there's much going on Sunday, but that'll be my day to probably get my yard handled and all that stuff. So get all that done. But so if I can get to it, I will. I don't bring the laptop out here on the road, and even if I did, I don't have any way to print anything out here. So maybe if I don't get to it at home, maybe I'll print the stuff out and I'll bring it out here and we'll do it the old school way. But either way, we'll figure it out. But I think you guys will be interested to see the number difference. To do it any later than that wouldn't make any sense because, you're comparing $3 a gallon fuel to $6 a gallon fuel if you do it later than that. So, the numbers would be off. Although that might be kind of interesting to see, like with the high fuel, see the difference, in the bottom line. That might be kind of something neat to check out too. So, I don't know, we'll think about it, but yeah, man, I guess that's going to do it for this. So, just some things I wanted to throw out there. I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and I do got some ideas maybe for a new camera format here, because a couple people said they didn't really like the head cam. So, I might be going to try something new on that front, so just hang in there with me. But yeah, other than that, guess that's about it for now, man. So, appreciate you guys watching this. If you're going to mess with fireworks this holiday, be safe. Don't blow your face off or nothing like that. And, yeah, I guess that's about it. So, until next time, everybody be good, be smart, be safe, enjoy your holiday, and I will see you down the road later on.